Who would have thought that you'd be my 100th video, Pablo, aka Wheeljack? After all these times I've been bashing this design, it's like the universe is. Hey there guys, Promise Reviews here, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to the 100th video on my channel. Wow, yeah, it took a while, but we got here. Man, again, thank you guys so much for all your support and love. I really appreciate every single one of you guys. You guys are amazing, and I couldn't have done it here without you, as we are pushing to 500 subscribers. So please make sure to like and subscribe. Make sure to turn on post notifications so that way you guys miss a single upload. I really hope you guys do enjoy this video. So yeah, anyway, back to Pablo here. Today we are looking at Transformers Rise of the Beast Jungle Mission 3-pack Buzzworthy Bumblebee Wheeljack. Now, if you guys haven't checked out my last video, please make sure to check it out. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Make sure to turn on post notifications so that way you guys don't miss a single upload. Now, again, this figure, I found them in my last toy hunt, unexpected. I was so not gonna get this, but you know what? I'm like, you know what? It has Pablo in it, and Pablo's sexy, so might as well, right? Oh wait, the movie hasn't even came out yet, let alone the second trailer. Like, okay, when are we seeing Pablo in at least, you know, the couple shots of the teaser? You know, it was pretty cool. We only saw the back of him, but little did we know what we were getting from the front. And yeah, it's still a debate to this day. Even me, in the beginning, I didn't like this design at all. Steve Urkel, I get it. But you know what? I'm starting to get used to this. Again, I'm not 100% on board with this design, but you know what? It's unique. Might as well give it a shot. If only they fix the face, but you know what? It is what it is. Now taking a look at the packaging, we're only going to focus on the Pablo side, aka Wheeljack. Here we do have him there. Honestly, a really cool looking render there. I do like this render a lot, actually. A lot of people don't like it, but at the same time, I kind of like it. I don't know what it is. I actually kind of like it. And then on the back of the box here, we do have the figure and his cool looking alternate mode in 23 steps. Again, a really easy transformation. Again, I do like the alternate mode. I think it does look cool. Robot mode is still iffy to me, but I'm still getting used to it. So it is what it is. But that's it for the packaging. So let's take a look at, honestly, this really mixed figure. Now taking a closer look at Pablo here. Here we do have his beautiful looking head sculpt. Take a look at that. That does actually look really good. I am actually very impressed with this head sculpt. If that's how he actually looks in the movie, they are doing a phenomenal job. For a mainline, holy smokes. Do got the nice Autobot logo there, and an Autobot logo there on the top of his head. Again, he actually does look really cool. Do got some night blue for the headlights there. Do got the little black suspend. Okay, how did we not know that these were not suspenders? Like, are you serious? But nevertheless, it actually does look really good. I think the only part I don't like about this guy is just the unpainted feet. But you know what? It doesn't bother me too much. I don't know why. But again, it does look really good. For a mainline figure, I'm actually very impressed. And take a look at the backpack here. He has like the Bumblebee type backpack here where you can move in and out if you want, but at the same time, it doesn't really bother me. Like, I was honestly expecting when I first saw this guy a not that good figure, and honestly, Pablo is actually impressing me. You got the nice TV Pablo there, and if you guys are wondering how we even started naming this guy Pablo, it's because of this TV Pablo. He doesn't look like Wheeljack to us, so we just thought, oh, he's Pablo. So yeah, the name has stuck. But again, a actually really good looking figure. Now he did come with one accessory, so let's take a look at that now. Now take a look at Wheeljack's only accessory here we do have is his blaster. And again, his blaster does actually look really good. It's a unique blaster. I've never seen this type of blaster before. Again, it does actually look really good. Do got the nice detail there. And again, I've never seen this type of blaster, so honestly, it does look really cool. But yeah, that's it for the blaster. But let's put it on him so that way you guys can see how cool he actually looks with it. Now all you're gonna do is bring Pablo here, and you are gonna see that his hand does have a hole there, and the blaster does have a peg there, and all you're simply gonna do is plug it in. Now he does have a very tight grip on it. Like, it's the tightest I've ever felt, and oh my gosh. Anyway, yeah, that's about it as I could go for now. But again, there you have him with this really honestly cool looking blaster. Again, he actually does look really good. Like, this is honestly surprising to me. The blaster looks great. The figure actually looks great. He feels great. I'm honestly really surprised here at Pablo. Holy smokes, I am really surprised. He does actually look really good, especially for a mainline. Now, like any cool accessory, you can store this on the back actually, and his back does have a hole, and again, the blaster does have a peg roughly right there. And all you're simply gonna do is just plug this back there, And there you go, now you have him with the blaster on his back, and honestly, it is simple, but very unique and very effective. I think it doesn't hinder anything. I think he still does look great. Now, Wheeljack does stand roughly at about 5 inches, maybe a little bit taller than 5 inches tall. Again, a really actually decent size for a deluxe. But for some size comparisons, here he is next to the Studio Series 38 Bumblebee movie Optimus Prime, so that we can see how they both do look there. And again, I think they both actually do look great together, even though we do know now that Hasbro Pulse did confirm that they are making a Studio Series Rise of the Beast Optimus Prime and the mainline Optimus Prime, which I will be getting hopefully soon whenever I do find them. Again, for now, these two do actually look really, really good together. I think the height works. I think everything works about this so far. Nothing I don't like. But again, I think they both actually do really, really good together. I do quite like it. And for my next size comparison, here he is next to, you know, the original Bumblebee movie. Good version of Wheeljack, how he did look in Cybertron. And yeah, oh boy. Now I know some people are half and half. I don't like the Pablo design. Why didn't they keep the face design for Wheeljack? Again, I do have, you know, I do hear that. But at the same time, they both actually do look good together. You know, from his Cybertronian form to his now form. I guess what they were trying to do is trying to implement how Wheeljack would look if he transformed or scanned a Volkswagen. So a Volkswagen bus. So at the same time, it is what it is. But again, I really hope they do tell us how this went from that. And again, it is what it is, but at the same time, they both do still look good together. And honestly, not that really many complaints, other than Wheeljack is a little bit taller now than his Cybertronian form, but it is what it is. Plus, I can always kind of switch the heads if I wanted to, but eh. Now for the articulation, the head is on a ball joint. He can look up that far and he can look down that far. His arm can move out, bicep swivel, bend at the elbow, and he doesn't have a wrist swivel sadly, but it is what it is. He also does have actually a butterfly joint, which is actually really impressive. I'm actually impressed by that. He does have a really, really good waist swivel. Wow, Pablo, look at you go. His leg does move out about that far and it can move back roughly about that far. He does have a ball joint at the thigh. He does have a knee bend at the knee, and he does have actually a really, really decent ankle pivot. His toe can go up and down as well. So for the articulation on this guy is actually really impressive. Handling this figure for the first time actually impressed me, and even to this day, even though it's been like a day after, it does feel really, really great, and honestly a really shocking surprise from this main line, because at the same time I was bashing this guy, but now I'm actually impressed. But alrighty guys, I think it's the moment you have all been waiting for. The only reason why I got this figure. His really cool looking. Okay, I am not gonna lie to you guys. I never lie to you guys. I actually like this figure. I love the alternate mode. Like, dude, I actually like this alternate mode. What the heck? Just bringing in this figure here for a closer look, I do actually like this. You do got the nice Autobot logo. Again, that was the chest area. Again, do got the nice blue for the headlights there. Again, it does look really cool. Do got the nice blue transparent plastic. I do like it. I really do like this. Going down, you do got the TV Pablo there. Do got the nice black for the tires there. They all do spin. Very good. On the back, you do got painted taillights and a little bit of silver here. Again, it does look really cool. And just going on the top, I think it does look good. I honestly think that this looks really good. And one thing I do like about this when transforming this guy is that everything likes just to tab in by itself and everything just clicks. Basically, everything just falls into place. Yeah, in the beginning, it is kind of messy, but you know what? It has to look bad before it gets good. And dude, and even going down, oh, you do got that beautiful looking face. Other than that, it does look cool. You can't even tell that this guy is a transformer other than that visible head there. But other than that, I think they do a great job hiding this guy. Wow. Nevertheless, I was actually ready to like record this video and keep doing memes about this guy. But actually, this figure actually impresses me. You do got the nice silver for the bumper there. But other than that, The painting on this guy is actually really well done. All the unpainted plastic is actually very well hidden, and honestly, I don't really have too many complaints with this guy. This guy is actually amazing. And to store the weapon, again, it is on the top here, so all you gotta do is simply just plug it in like so. And yeah, that looks dumb, never mind, 0 out of 10. But again, nevertheless, this figure actually does look really cool. I do like this alternate mode, and at the same time, everything likes to tab in, everything feels very secure. This guy does feel like a brick. I do like it when there's not any loose parts at all. This guy tabs in very well. All the wheels do spin, does do it the full 360. Again, it is a really cool looking alternate mode, and I actually gotta say that I do quite like this guy. But other than that, I do love this alternate mode. Here's one last look at the alternate mode before I do give my overall review and my overall grade on this guy. Honestly, a really big surprise. Wow, they even put a door hinge there. 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. Wow. But again, it does look really good. But here's my overall review and my overall grade on this guy. Alrighty guys, there you go. There you had the Jungle Mission 3-pack, the first one out of the 3-pack. Transformers Rise of the Beast, Autobot Wheeljack, aka my boy Pablo. Honestly, this figure is honestly a really big shock to me. This figure actually looks really good. This figure feels really good. Not that many loose joints. For a mainline figure, this is a huge surprise to me. I was ready to bash this figure. I was ready to meme on this guy. But honestly, overall, the design wise and just playability on this guy feels amazing. Honestly, a huge shocker, a huge shocker. So for that, I do have to give this figure a solid 8 out of 10. Yes, an 8 out of 10 for this figure feels really strange to me. Highest I thought it was gonna be a 7, but overall an 8 out of 10 is a great guy, especially for a mainline figure. Yeah, wow. Now there are just 2 cons that I do have with this figure, so let's talk about them. Now the first con we are going to be talking about is him transforming out of his vehicle form. Now what do I mean by that? The 2 tabs at the end of the feet do tab on the hood of the car, technically underneath the car, so that way it can tab in very securely. But at the same time, when you try to take it out, you are basically putting so much force on this figure, you feel like you're going to break it. And that's one thing I didn't like. I felt like I was gonna break this figure, and that's something I didn't want to do. And at the same time, I was super scared, but luckily I was able to do it. And man, that's just one thing I don't like about this guy. It's just that tab, the feet tabbing underneath the hood. That's one thing I didn't like. Now the second con we're going to be talking about is, I'm not gonna lie, the feet, or basically the legs of this guy, feel kind of loose. Not too loose, but just kind of loose, to the point where he does start doing the splits a bit whenever you do try to pose this guy, I'm sorry. But other than that, those are just my only cons. The tabbing issue and just the feet underneath. It kind of feels like Ratchet's, you know, remember the Studio Series 07 Ratchet? Just way better, but still in that category. That's the only thing I don't like about this guy. But other than that, this figure is a huge shocker. And do I recommend this guy? Actually, yeah. Who would have thought that Pablo here is actually a really good figure? And overall, I do recommend this guy. I really do. But I do recommend you getting the only single version of this guy. But if you can only find the 3-pack like I did, then I recommend it. I really recommend it. But yeah, overall, do I recommend this guy? I highly recommend you guys get this guy. This guy feels amazing. This guy actually looks amazing. I'm really impressed. And the first impression on this guy so far, great. I'm really surprised. But other than that, I do quite like this guy. Again, I do highly recommend. If you guys can't find him just in a single pack and you do find the 3-pack, just get the 3-pack. It does come with Nightbird, it does come with Cheetor, even though Studio Series did make it better Cheetor. But other than that, I do recommend this guy. The only reason I got this guy is because, you know, he was in the 3-pack and sexy Pablo sweeps. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. This has been Promise Reviews, and that has been Pablo, aka Wheeljack. Remember to stay calm and keep moving on. So I'll make sure you guys on the next one. Bye! You know, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Even though I do like this Wheeljack back here, I actually think that Pablo looks better. Man, freak you, Wheeljack. Pablo's the new Wheeljack. Now, let's go. Ugly face, let's go.